I think another team to watch, not to sell everything, but to sell, is the other team they suggest. And I think this one, I think I am all in on this, if there is even a possibility, because it makes so much sense, is the Trey Hendrickson stuff. All right.
And here we go.
This is where I am more invested. And the reason why I'm more invested is because people are going to, this doesn't have to do with giving him a long-term deal. Okay. This isn't that. This is simply saying, we feel we are a Super Bowl contending team. We're going to give you a second, get back a fourth, and get Trey for the rest of the year. And then that's it. He's a rental to win a Super Bowl. This would be similar to what the Rams did when they got Von Miller to pair with Aaron Donald. Oh, it says right here. Actually, I didn't even see that. They literally wrote in the article Von Miller to go with. Okay, yeah. So it's literally, that's how I look at it as well. They literally wrote about it. They went and got Von Miller to pair with Aaron Donald. They got, they basically made a Super Bowl push to go win a Super Bowl. That's what I think this move would do. And this is where we're going to see with Brad. I don't know. I don't think he's that type of GM, but for being honest, this would be that type of move to send to the fan base like, hey, we're all in. We're winning a Super Bowl. This is it. This is what we want. And it's not, you don't have to sacrifice your future doing it. That's the thing. You won't sacrifice your future doing it at all. He's done after the year. And you get Trey Hendrickson and Aiden Hutchinson in a wide open, not only NFC, but wide open NFL. Please. I love it. I would love this. And you're getting the team healthy.
I think this is the argument. Okay, me and you were on the side of people like, stop talking about Trey Hendrickson in the offseason because it was so unrealistic. What was the number one driver of Trey Hendrickson being, wanting to be traded? It was he wants to go somewhere that's going to pay him long term, right? What happened in the last month before the season started? They didn't extend him, but they changed his contract to where he was happy enough to play the season out with the money that was guaranteed at that point. I think Trey Hendrickson at this point, like you said, and this was, how many arguments did I have going on Twitter? Shout out our guy, Lion Syndicate, Derek, love him, dude. He does a great job. Me and him were going at it about it because at that time, Trey Hendrickson made it clear, I am not playing unless I get paid. That is the deal. Now, if Trey Hendrickson, who now is playing on a one-year deal, he obviously is showing that he's willing to play on a one-year deal to where if he does get traded and there's no contract in place, he will still play. If you're able to do this for a second-round pick and you have Aiden Hutchinson and Trey Hendrickson, even just on a rental for a year, I will give up. Think about the second-round picks, Jeff.
I've interrupted the video to tell you about the sponsor of today's show, and that is Sleeper, and specifically Sleeper Picks, which is a real money product that connects friends over picks. You choose 2 to 8 of your favorite players from pregame, live, or across different sports. You just pick more or less than the predicted stats like you're seeing right now on the screen for Lions, Bucks, Monday Night Football. And on Sleeper, you can get up to 1,000x payout. Share with your friends, get rewarded together. Use the code CT Sports to get 100% deposit, match up to $100. They also have a free $20 promotion going on, no deposit required. Shout out to our friends over at Sleeper for sponsoring the video. Now, let's get back to the content
that we've had here in Detroit. Josh Pascal.
Yep.
Levi Onwuzurike. Ennis Rakestraw. And obviously there are the Brian Branches and the Sam Laportas in the same year, but majority of them each year have been a swing and a miss from Brad. So if you're able to say, hey, I'll give up Ennis Rakestraw, I'll give up a Levi O, Josh Pascal type player to bring Trey Hendrickson in to go in and help you win a Super Bowl, I'm right there with you. I'm all in on that. I would do that in such a heartbeat. Again, I'm with you. I don't think Brad does it. Should he do it? Yeah, you need to go all in, right? Like, this isn't an all-in move as well that handicaps you from long-term success. And I think that's where Brad always is like, well, long-term is success. Long-term, this isn't one that really handicaps you on that. Like, you're giving up a second-round pick. You're giving up an Ennis Rakestraw. Who was your second-round pick this last year? You didn't. Oh, I guess it's Tate Ratledge. But like, I think Trey Hendrickson to win a Super Bowl is worth that, is equivalent to that.
But you have Tate Ratledge. That's the argument. You have him already. He's drafted. Yeah. He's part of the roster. I think for people, this is where the crowd that will respond and say, well, Jeff and Boone, Brad is such an elite talent evaluator in the draft. You want to keep all your picks. So is Les Snead. And Les Snead traded all his, not saying we want Brad to trade all his first round picks like Les Snead, but that argument, if anything, then you should be more on board with Brad giving up draft capital because you know he can find guys throughout an entirety of a draft. Like, you know, he's capable of it. And he's already gathered and hogged up a bunch of elite players through the draft. Like, he already has a bunch of talented players. It's not like this is the first year of a rebuild. And you're like, well, we need all these draft picks. Your roster's stacked. Like, trade away a second. Okay, trade away a second. You get Trey Hendrickson. That would, I'm telling you right now, Booner, if they traded for Trey Hendrickson, they would be the favorites. Hey, what's going on there? It's Jeff Iafrate. Appreciate you for finishing the video. You can check out one of the videos here suggested or show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. And buy your merchandise, officialctsports.com.